Hey, what you're going to see today would not be possible without these guys right here working on my truck and fixing it permanently. So today I'm going to do some EGR tube maintenance. I'm going to go through that and show you what this thing looks like. It has been 13,000 miles since I've done my EGR tube modification. I have not cleaned this out. So today I'm going to go in here and pull this apart and see what it looks like. So the tools that you're going to need to do this EGR tube maintenance is an 8mm socket and a 10mm socket. And let's see what this looks like. So you're just going to pull these little bolts out here. They're a little long. Just throw them up there. Now this is opening up the intake to your engine, so you do need to be careful because if anything falls in here, any bolts, any kind of debris, it will go into your motor. So the most difficult part about this service is if you have the stock intake tube, you may need to remove it. These things are torqued in here pretty good. This is a cold engine, so everything's going to be a little more difficult to remove. Awesome. Got a flock of geese going over his head. Dang. You never know what's going to happen when you're doing a video. The most random noises, most random things. Okay, so this is a live tube pull. I don't know what this is going to look like. This may be embarrassing or may be good. We'll find out. Let's see if I can get this out cleanly. Yeah, I'm going to hit the side. Okay. Alright, so that's what it looks like. I'm going to pull the screen out here. Trying to pull this little screen thing I made out. Okay, so here it is. Alright, so the diffuser's working. Not as good as I would want. Okay, so I'm going to have to clean this thing out, but go ahead and compare this to your 13,000 miles. It's not doing too bad. The outside's got quite a bit of soot on it. This is why you're having higher regens, quicker regens during city driving, cold temperatures. Low RPM, low load conditions will cause more EGR soot buildup like this. Something to note right now, my truck does not have the latest Egr Provision Tuning. They have, Chrysler has updated the EGR tuning, and what they're doing is they're increasing the duty cycle to increase the heat that comes through this to help burn this soot off. I don't know how effective that is going to be, but let me explain how that works. So what they're doing is there's a throttle valve right here that is only related to the EGR and idle conditions. And what they're doing is when this valve closes right here, it causes a vacuum right here on this hole, and it will increase the amount of EGR gases that go from here into your intake manifold to lower the NOx emissions. So that's how they're doing that. So that will give you a little bit lower fuel economy, and obviously by closing that valve right here, it will give you lower performance too, because you can't get your nice cold air in there. One thing that I did do is I took this off. I took the foam pad off. So that is not allowing the EGR to get as hot as it should, for one. But let's go ahead and take a look inside the intake. I'll take the camera off my tripod here. This is my new tripod. Let's take a look in there. Oh God, that is so bad. Let me turn the light on. Yeah, that's what she looks like. It's been really cold outside. I've got all the pads off. We're about no more than 15 degrees every night. And it's just wreaking havoc on what that looks like inside of there. Okay, so I'm going to show you in another part of how to clean this out. Man, boy, that's getting bad. I'm going to need to put those covers back on. This is getting way too cold. So, but this is what my EGR tube looks like. See if I can zoom in here. So I'm going to clean this off, and what I'm going to do is on my diffuser, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more screen and cover up more of the holes. I haven't had a single code or problem with the EGR, but what this is doing is this is creating like a heating type element, and it's heating up the EGR soot before it gets to this point. Doing pretty good, doing a lot better than what it was doing before. Probably about a 75% improvement based on how much is here versus how much was here with my 500 and 1,000 mile interval without it. So that's a 75% improvement, which is big. It's a big improvement. So I'm going to see if I can increase the efficiency of that, and I'll see what it looks like in another 13,000 miles.